Plenty still to work on. I still think we didn't establish a run game like we needed to. And to me, after watching film, it was just being more physical across the front line. I thought we protected, decently well. But getting more push on the double teams, getting to the next level. Back still seeing the holes, hitting the holes a little bit harder. We had some nice runs and some nice touchdown runs as well. Then defensively, just establishing, reestablish the line of scrimmage. I don't think we did that. I didn't think we pursued the ball very well, especially on the defensive line, position as well and defensively. But to me, gave up some big plays defensively and things like that. But I think there's still a lot of room to grow and to mature and get better at. So it was good enough to win, but it's still nowhere where we need to be, at this point in time. I think it's just confidence level, has grown, really since, for the Pitt week or even the week before that. I mean, he's really, got his confidence back. He's running a little bit faster. He's been more physical in his route running as well. He's wanting the ball. He's going up and attacking, the football instead of hitting him in the chest and catching the ball as well. I think it's just, it changes his attitude and changed the way he was playing the game. And, you have to be physical as a wide receiver as well. And because there's physical corners out there, in this conference that are going to jam you and try to keep it at the line of scrimmage. And, I think he's really changed his game the last few weeks of being able to get off those things and beating guys deep. And I think that's just really, helped him confidence-wise of making him a better, wide receiver. And, he's really improved, the last few weeks, and just his attitude and the things that he's doing. I think it all comes down to confidence. He's always had it. He just needed to believe in himself and see that he could do it, and now he's doing those things. I don't know really how that happened, because I kind of let Coach McCray and those guys take care of those guys, because, I do coach the running backs and the tight ends. I let them do the rotations because I'm too busy doing other things. And, sometimes it's just the kid themselves, Charles, did you want to get in or did you not want to get in? I don't know if he kind of just pulled himself because he was satisfied with scoring 3 touchdowns and getting his 10 carries or did we pull him out? So, I really didn't ask. So, I don't know if it's by design or not. You have to talk to Coach McCray and those guys about that. But, honestly, sometimes I think kids get satisfied with getting a few touches, getting a few touchdowns, and their time is good. So hopefully that was not the case in this situation. But sometimes I think that's how kids get sometimes. First of all, competition. It's made, some guys better, and, him stepping up into his role that he's doing right now, it's making those guys around him, have to work a little bit harder to keep their spots and keep their jobs. And, we want that competition, throughout the year of guys competing to be a starter. And, that's how we should practice at every level. I even tell our scouts, you need to practice like you're the starter right now and preparing yourself for next season. Even though you're not playing right now, if you just waste this time, you're not going to get better. And I think it goes across the board, with all of our positions. If our guys will truly compete, every single day, who knows when their role will step up and they might become the starter. So, and that's what he's done. He's made everybody around him better. Great receiver. He's made some really, really nice plays, especially these last few weeks. And he's kind of been a go-to guy lately because, you can count on him. He's going to get open. He's going to catch the ball. And he's been getting those first downs. And so we'll not keep going back to that guy, But he's really impressed us. And, his play has really stepped up. And it's made everybody else's, play around them step up as well. To me, you see him get a little more, just kind of a little quieter, just because they know it's kind of coming down to the end, because right now they know they're only guaranteed 3 more games, and then that could possibly be it. And so you kind of see them sit back and just kind of reflect on, not really by saying much, but just kind of, you can see they're thinking about their time here and what they've done here, and how they're going to leave this place when they're finished here. You don't really hear a lot of talk. It's just more of a kind of numbing feeling, knowing that it's almost over, but we're coming out there every day working their tails off, trying to get guys fired up and excited. But it's funny to see those last, especially the last 3 or 4 weeks, how guys just kind of, sometimes they overstress themselves because they're trying to do so well, so just doing their job and doing their assignment. But, they get kind of just quiet because it has been a part of their lives since probably they were 5 years old. And now we're getting to a point where, after 15 years, 16 years of playing it might be over. You're going to miss that time. So I think it kind of sombers them a little bit. They just get a little bit more quieter and then just try to do everything they can to win these last 3 games. I still think there's probably got to be a few things that happen. I'd like to say, yeah, we went out where, we're 9-2. Mo West might be 9-2. Northwest could be 9-2. Central Missouri could be 9-2. And so where's it all kind of come into play? I think, us losing the first 2 games of the year, but all of a sudden we do a 9-game winning streak. That's hard to do, especially in this conference. So hopefully that holds some weight behind it. And then everybody's beating everybody, So it's we just have to take care of ourselves and do what we need to do to give ourselves a chance. But I think winning out, I mean, says something about this team and what they've done. And I mean, I'll go compete with anybody, any given day, with this group of guys. And I hope that's enough to get us in. A little bit, because you just kind of see where everybody else is at. You see the Ferris State and kind of where Grand Valley and all those schools are at, UND, and then the GAC schools as well, and kind of where they playing into it. Is somebody gonna get 3 teams in? Is somebody not? It means there's gonna be one team that gets in or not get in. So you look at us, we got 4 conferences and 7 spots. So one conference is only gonna get 1 team in. Is this the year that we only get 1 in? Hopefully not. Just by records and looking at things, but. I think you got to look at it, and you got to stress to your kids how important every single game is, because it is important. And there's a lot of big games to be played still. Central UNK play this week, and Mo West and Pitt play this week, and Mo West still's got to play Kearney as well. And there's a lot that could shake out these last few weeks. Northwest still playing Central, or has to play Central Missouri, and we still got to play Northwest too. So. You got to stay focused, you got to stay locked in, but the ultimate goal is to get to the playoffs. And hopefully we're one of those teams. But you got to look at it and make sure your kids understand, the importance of every single game. And these next 3 are very, very important. And right now Lincoln is the most important, so we need to worry about them and go get this W. We're trying not to. We're going to do the things that our kids do well. And we've really sat down as a coaching staff this week and said, okay, what do our kids do well? What do they know? And coach them up and get them better. And get them ready for this game. And not try to do too much and get too crazy. Just try to stay focused. Try to stay locked in. I'm worried about Halloween as well. It's always this week, which kind of makes you nervous. With the kids. But what's important to you? Is football important enough to you to forget about this Halloween? And go get this W, and the 2 more after that. So. But yeah, always Northwest being that next week. It's hard, especially when Lincoln's 1-7 now. I mean, but they're still wanting to win a ball game. I mean, they're still scrapping and fighting, and when you watch them on the field, they play hard. And we just can't let them hang around. We got to get in there, battle, and compete, and and try to put them away early. But they're a team that's the more I watch them on the film, the better they get. And they play physical. They're a physical football team. So we got to be ready for a physical. Yeah, we're not going to have the pitch and all those other things now. But now we just mainly just worrying about the quarterback and the dive, which makes things a little bit easier in the run game. But I mean, who knows, with the talent they have and the skill kids they have, they could very easily add, an option play to it as well. So, we got to be prepared for that. But, the back runs hard. He's not real big, but he runs physical. He runs tough. Gets his shoulder pads down, when he's running and breaks tackles. And then the quarterback's a very athletic guy as well. He's very elusive and makes people miss. And, so we got to do everything that we can to, kind of get their run game in check. If we can make them one-dimensional, make them throw the ball, I think we got a really good chance to win this ball game. But we got to be able to stop the run